It is said that ghosts are history demanding to be heard. Well, if that's true, the spirits at Hollow Tattoois are ready. Here we are in front of Hollow Tattoo. We're going to be doing an investigation here tonight. We're pretty excited. We have Kim joining us tonight, which is really cool. She's going to be doing some filming. Lots of noise here on Main Street in Fryeburg.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Place.
yeah,
Yes.
we're pretty excited to get in here.
Yes.
It's an old building and it's quite a history.
Yes.
So let's see what we get.
Later.
The moon came out to guide us on this chilly October evening, and I couldn't help but think of the Edgar Allan Poe quote. The boundaries that divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? Tonight, Luna Paranormal Research will try to find that line. When we arrived, Tasha and Johnny were great about giving us history of the building and some really good accounts of some of the paranormal happenings they've experienced there at Hollow Tattoo. Recent renovations just might have stirred up a spirit or two.
And one thing, so when my room was set up here and the camera was mounted there, we had the orbs one came from this area, came out of nowhere and went straight up. And then there was like a little filmy, it could have been the camera distortion a little bit, but they materialized here and went like this. Right in front of the camera and then up.
Wow. Interesting.
So that is what I saw with my own eyes.
Is this air conditioning?
That would be the heating or air conditioning, but I don't have those on.
That wouldn't have been on.
That wouldn't have been on. Okay,
I shut everything
good
down
to
when
know.
I go.
Okay.
Except in the winter time, the heat is at 50.
Sure.
But even still, the distance from that other side of the building to here is very slow.
Okay.
Very in it.
Okay.
Because I know there's a vent there.
That's hooked up to that vent is not even hooked up.
Okay, good to know. That's
Yeah.
good to know. Yep.
None of these vents down.
See,
below.
we do try to debunk things.
Yes.
Yes.
Before we say,
Sure.
it's a ghost.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah,
here's
we
the
have
thing,
to.
Anything coming this way, they came over here somewhere.
From here.
They
Right.
came around this way. I even considered
They actually turned?
swirled right in front
They
of the camera.
swirled.
Yes. And
Okay.
that, I even thought maybe, what if someone's jumping upstairs? Would the particles from the board actually come off? I mean, yeah. I painted them with real good paint, so I don't know if that's an option.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Day after my house.
Okay, so that's interesting.
The day after.
His father died. Yeah.
And how many orbs would you say there are
What?
at once?
The orbs, you want to count? I couldn't even count.
That
was a
many.
bunch of them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And the one that I saw on a different video totally came from nothing, materialized, and went straight up, slow.
Wow.
Okay.
And that was right there on the side of that table, right where that basket is exactly,
Okay.
which was my tattoo chest on wheels that was there originally on the side. There was nothing there.
And it was just white lights?
It was a white orb,
It was all white.
round, golf
Okay.
ball size.
Okay.
I'm like, what the hell is that?
The next clip is part of our interview with Tasha. And the interesting thing about it is the sound was not in sync with the video at all. Not sure what caused that to happen. Could it be paranormal?
Your dad had died?
He died in November.
Can we ask his name?
It's Frank Satter.
Frank.
Yes.
Here's some,
All right.
and he lives here.
No.
Some of our veterans are
nice.
guys.
Okay.
So that's his father who
That's
passed.
Frank. Okay.
That's my uncle's who's passed.
Oh.
Okay.
That's my cousin
And
Shane,
he died on the way.
who was killed in action, a Gold Star. This kid has passed away.
Wow.
There's a name on here somewhere else too.
And this was his
But-
hat.
Okay.
So these are all
okay,
our
that's
guys.
Frank. Okay.
Wow.
Oh wow.
So who knows what's happening?
Well, that's true.
And this is his personal room, and that's his personal room.
Okay. Now, have you experienced any kind of noises or anything you can't
Yes.
explain like that? Or what's been going on with that, really
Like
quick?
I've heard mumbling a couple times when we first moved in.
Okay.
How long ago was that?
That's last October, November.
Okay.
So
Okay. So you've been here about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
definitely mumbling because it was very quiet. We didn't have anything hooked up. So and I was like, oh, I kind of don't like being here without something, you know,
Yeah.
because I could hear everything. I've heard bangs, but I mean, there's people upstairs.
Right, right.
Today, me and Carla heard something. We were in here, and John had already left with our dog to bring her home, and we heard sounded like Misty moving around in there, like scratching,
Okay.
or like her paw on her bed.
Mm-hmm.
And we both looked, and she's like, is he gone? I'm like, yeah, and the dog's gone. See what I mean?
Yeah, so it's all these little things.
So,
yeah. Okay.
And I just mentioned one thing before we go.
Mhm.
There was a tenant who lived, it's a very bizarre story. He lived in the front apartment, and he had a beautiful painting in his house. And he was moving, and that one painting was left on the wall. And I'm like, wow, that's a beautiful painting. Are you leaving it? Because I was going to bring it down here. And he's like, no, I just moved that last because I have to cover it because it's haunted. And I said, oh, okay. And he said years ago he played the bagpipes, and some woman must have seen him and sent him the painting.
Oh, wow.
And he didn't know who it was. She just sent it to him. She wanted him to have it. She loved the way he played. One time he didn't move it with a covering, and something happened to one of his friends in a car accident. So he says
wow.
he takes very good care in moving it.
Sure.
So when he moved with that painting, everything kind of died down,
No kidding.
honestly.
That's interesting.
But now kind of little things are happening. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Kim is going to be our camera woman.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes, she's going to help us out.
So if anything gets messed up on camera, it's fine. She will be invited back.
It's too funny.
Um,
All right. Very grateful for some of the historical research Tasha had already done at the Historical Society. Linda read a bit of it to start us off. The building had been everything from an apothecary to a dentist's office, a doctor's office, and even a shoe store during Prohibition.
Charles T. Ladd had a barber shop in the building with a dentist's office upstairs. He continued his barber shop and added various lines, including a retail shoe business. It is said that during Prohibition, a bottle of liquor frequently went out the door in a shoebox. I bet you've done that, Kim.
Everyone left, and it was up to Kim, Linda, and myself to find out just what was going on at Hollow Point Tattoo. We began to set up for the evening's vigil. We decided to put a REM pod under the veterans wall near Johnny's dad's veterans hat from Vietnam. We were anxious to see exactly what kind of activity we might get. Little did we know we were about to get our first EVP of the evening, and it really wasn't what we expected.
Step away. Thank you. Step away. Thank you.
Now, was that somebody there, or was it you?
I don't know whether it's because I just put it down.
Okay.
Was there somebody here, making the lights and sounds go off on the REM pod? Could you step forward so that we know you're still here with us? If you get closer to it, it'll go off. Please. Okay, right now I'm going to assume it's because I was setting
Yeah,
it.
yep,
Okay.
yep.
Let me get my.
Here comes that EVP.
Oh, let me bring it. You need to get more in the camera.
I was thinking that today. We just need to get more on the camera.
Oh, now this is lighting up, but I don't know why. It could just be the lights. That's the problem. Okay.
What was that?
I heard it.
Yeah, what was
REM pod went off.
it? Is it? Is that the- Hello?
All right, we need to
Did
get,
you-
get on that
Did
one.
you set our REM pod off? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. We heard you. Yes.
That's awesome.
Can I ask a question? Is this Frank? If it's you, Frank, step toward the REM pod and it'll go off again. Thank you, Frank. That must have been, he came right to me when I started writing. Frank, hi. We're glad you're with us tonight. Everyone is very excited that we're doing this. Yes. Well, you're really excited,
Wow.
aren't you? Well, thank you, Frank.
Wow.
Just so you know, my name is Linda,
And I'm Kelly.
and the lady
And I'm
behind
Kim.
the camera is Kim.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get some information on who might be here, and we know you're here, Frank. Oh, my goodness.
That's wonderful, Frank.
Thank
we're
you,
so happy to
Frank.
meet you, and we were so happy to see your hat. Is that your hat up there?
Yes, your Vietnam hat?
Is that your hat?
That's a nice looking hat, Frank. Yes.
Thank you, Frank. Boy,
And
this is an
Wow,
honor. Thank
this
you
is-
for your service.
Aw, and I see the picture. Is there anyone else with you here tonight, Frank? Is it just you, Frank? Are you the only one here with us? Okay. So none of the other soldiers here are with us? It's just you. Is that true? Is it just you, Frank?
Is there someone else in the building, though, that's here with you? Did you tell her?
Are you shy, Frank?
Right, he's not sure.
No,
No, he's not sure.
No.
He's jumped right onto that room
Yeah,
box.
he did.
That's really great that you did that. That's
Thank you,
awesome.
Frank.
We
And
appreciate that.
Are any of the other soldiers that have their pictures on the wall? Are you here with us? We want to thank you for your service. All right, Frank, are you still here with us? Could you just let that go off one more time so we know that you'll be here with us tonight? Frank, are you here? Where did you go, Frank?
If you've noticed the outlet on the wall, you've got a good eye, but that is not what's making that REM pod go off. A REM pod has its own energy field, and you have to actually break through it and touch the antenna to make that REM pod go off.
They don't need to
So,
put their energy into that.
Without
Right.
further
And if
ado,
that was doing
Linda
it-
will explain.
Here, can I borrow your EMF thing for a minute? Yeah. Just show that it isn't.
I'm just saying somebody might say that. No, it's not even setting off the
No,
tape here,
no.
so
And it wouldn't. It
It's
really
got
wouldn't
nothing.
set this off.
it's got nothing.
Yeah. Because that's got its own energy field.
Mhm.
It's not affected by any. I'm sorry.
Okay, so we'll move along then.
I think we will.
Yeah.
Let me go get my.
We'll move along.
Is that all right?
Okay.
Yeah, he's back.
Should we go upstairs?
Will we meet anybody upstairs?
We-
We will. Is there someone upstairs that needs to talk to us?
Okay. Frank or whoever is doing that, could you just get back a little bit so the lights stop?
Thank you.
Thank you.
After Frank confirmed that someone on the second floor might want to speak to us, we made our way up there. We placed the Poltertune, which is the paranormal music box, and the K2 meters in the hallway, and we began asking questions. Is there someone else here that wants to talk to us and play the pretty music box? Are we being nosy?
This just went crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, look at it.
Yep, we see Linda.
Okay, whoever's lighting my meter, thank you. Thank you very much.
We like the music though. The music sounds pretty.
Is there only one person here?
Only one.
Is there more than one? Do we have a few people with us?
Okay.
It's a little confusing.
It is. We need clarification
Yeah,
here.
we do. Is there one person with us? Just one? Don't count us now, just you.
Right. That could be making it
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay, is there 2 people here? More than 2?
Okay, thank you. Is this Frank? Is this anybody connected with the building? Okay, so you used to live here.
This is my meter.
Wow, look at your meter go. Thank you so much for answering these questions.
If there's somebody...
Ooh. If I got my camera, would you show yourself? Wow.
It's worth a try.
All right. Linda, do you want a video with this?
Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, just
Just keep going?
just keep going.
Do you need the lantern or are you okay?
No, I'll get it.
You sure?
I've got a flashlight.
Okay.
I'll get one to grab it.
I have to keep this away because it lights the...
Oh, all right.
All right, I'm going to put my K2 meter down if that's okay. I'm going to walk over here. All right, thank you. I'm going to put my K2 meter right here. And if anybody is over this way, if you would like the K2 meter up and the one here also, please feel free. That's crazy. Are you playing that? Thank you for playing that. Are you playing that because you like to hear the music? Do you like the music? Okay.
We're happy you're talking to us.
Do you stay upstairs all the time? All right, do you have... This is crazy. All right, would you...
Leading this
Yeah,
conversation.
well, it's not us. Would you... Thank you for that. Would you mind stepping away from that for a while? Because we want to confirm that it's really you and not just the music box going off. So if you wouldn't mind, I'm going to... All right, I want to count to 10, but you have to step back. And once I say 10, you can come to the music box again, okay? Let's see if we can play that game. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can step forward again. You can get to the music box. Can you play it? Isn't that... Oh, okay, thank you.
Cooperative.
Yes, well, thank you.
Very.
You know, it's always a pleasure to meet someone who knows how to follow directions.
Wow.
Okay. Can we play that game again? Could you step back this time? Could you step away from the music box? Almost makes me think it's a child.
Yeah, right.
Can you step back from the music box, please? Hello? Must be, they don't listen. Can you step back from the music box? We're going to play that game again, but this time, listen. Please listen. This time I want to count to 5, okay? Could you step away again like you did the first time? Now, please step away. Step away. All right, this is getting out of control.
It was an unruly
It's like a student I had at one time.
Right. Maybe it is.
I hope not. All right. Let's see. I'm going to walk toward it and see what happens. Hi, it sounds like you're having so much fun. Can I come down and join you? Can I come down and join you? Hello. Hi. It's nice to meet you. Don't be afraid. It's just me. I guess you're not. Maybe I'm... All right, wait a minute. I think... I think this is where it's pointing. And it's still going off.
What is it?
All right, let me walk away. Okay. All right. You want to play that game again? I will count to 5. And then if you would step forward and play the music box again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could you play it again, please? That was pretty good. Thank you. You listened very well. Okay. Thank you.
Now it's
All right, can we ask you a few more questions?
they're playing games here.
Are you a young child? Were you a child? I'd like to find out how old you were. Could you wait a minute and I'll ask the questions? You know, Kim, they either don't go off or they just keep going.
Does this happen a lot?
No, actually, usually nothing happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, let's see how old you are. All right, please step away again. Please step away. All right. We can't play the game if you won't step away. Amazing. You don't like it that close to us? Should I move it back where it
I
was?
was gonna say, should we step back?
No. Do you want me to move it back where it was? Let me do that, see what happens.
All right.
We'd like to know if you're still here with us. Is there anyone here with us? Okay, Kelly's going to come up with her camera. Well, we're disappointed. Would you like to try to light one of the light meters on the floor? They won't hurt you. There's pretty lights on those. They're all different colors. If you get close to one, it'll just light up. It doesn't hurt. It just lets us know that you're here with us.
I hear you, Frank. You're very, very busy, aren't you, Frank? Yes. Do you want me to stay down here, Frank? Do you want me to stay down here, Frank? Listen. Okay, Frank. I'm Kelly. I'm a friend of Tasha's. I've known Tasha for a long time. Yes. Is there something you need to say? There is. What would you like to say, Frank?
I was hoping for an EVP right here, but didn't get one.
Very cool. Okay, Frank, if you could step away from that for a few minutes, that would be great. Thank you, Frank. Do you think you could light the box up down at the end of the hall, just so I can validate it's you? Frank? Hello? Hey, step away from the REM pod, please. Step away. Stop. Can you stop, please? Thank you so much. Okay, if it's really you. Thank you, Frank. Hi, if it's really you, can you stop, please? Step back away from the box. That's what you need to do to stop it. Thank you. Can you step close to the box down at the end of the hall, the little black one? Thank you. Would you do that for me? Thank you. Will you go down and do that? Frank, step away from this one. Frank, there's a box behind you. A little black box way down there. Would you go touch that box, please? Would you touch it like you're touching that one? Please? Okay, Frank, I know you're here very strongly, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Is this Frank? Okay, step away from the box. Okay, so is this just Frank? Okay, thank you. Okay, Frank, can you come down? Thank you for touching the geophone. Okay, Frank, you just keep doing that, and I'm going to go see the girls upstairs, okay? I'm going to go visit them for a little bit. Yes. Thank you. When I got upstairs, I quickly relayed my experiences downstairs with the REM pod and the geophone. Linda conveyed to me that they had moved the music box, and apparently whatever had been setting it off was not happy with that. So despite our best efforts, no more communication was given, and we even tried the SLS camera upstairs in that hallway and got nothing. So we decided the best thing to do would be to go back downstairs and see what we could get with the SLS camera down there.
Are you one of the soldiers that the pictures up on the wall?
If so, we'd love to see you. You
If
could
you
show
were,
yourself.
Yeah, if you were, thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
We're very fond of soldiers.
We talk to soldiers in the cemeteries quite a bit.
Yeah. We visit their graves because they have the flags on it.
Oh, got figured.
Oh, I did. I saw that.
Yeah,
You got it?
you got it on. She
Okay.
got it too. She got it. She got
Okay.
it.
You were, thank you for your service.
Mm-hmm.
We're very fond of soldiers.
We talk to soldiers in the cemeteries quite a bit.
Yeah. We visit their graves because they have the flags on it.
Oh, got figured.
Oh, I did. I saw that.
Yeah.
Gosh, what's this turn on?
Oh, I don't know. Press it.
Gosh, what's this turn on?
Oh, I don't know. Press it. We used the SLS camera for quite a few minutes and didn't get another figure, so Linda and I decided to do a spirit box session. So while we were getting the equipment, Kim went solo on us.
Come on. Make your presence known. I would love to see it. Where have you gone? Do you ever go to Fryeburg Pizza?
The spirit box was unproductive, so we headed to the basement, and we got some EVPs on the stairway.
Okay, wait a minute.
And I'll hold it
Okay,
like
Kim,
this.
you get right behind me so you have the light.
Wait, this is a big
Just be careful.
basement. Oh, yeah, this is huge.
He said it was.
Oh my. Is there anyone down
Jeez.
here?
Ugh.
Are you hiding out down here?
All right, let me get behind you.
Is there anybody down here?
Hello.
We've come to talk.
We thought maybe there'd be somebody down here we could talk to.
Other than the voices captured on the stairs, we did not capture any further evidence in the basement. So we headed back up to the main floor where the REM pod was again triggered by something or someone. But this time, it didn't seem to be Frank.
Okay. You just like to hang out? There you go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for the welcome.
Very good.
Thank you.
Okay, so is it okay that we went to the basement?
All right.
Do you ever go to the basement?
Are you trapped? Do you see the light? Do you want to go toward the light? Go home?
There's probably family waiting for you.
Yeah, they'll be there waiting for you, probably very anxious to see you. Why don't you look for the light? You see it? Start going toward the light. That's where your family and loved ones are. You need to go home. Bye. If that doesn't light up again, I'm going to freak out. Although that would be a good thing.
Are you gone? Are you still here?
All right, I'm going to assume maybe they found the light. So
We just don't know.
we could have had somebody that was totally frantic,
Yeah.
that's still here, and that is keeping everybody else back because of the energy. Not that they're bad.
No, but that's, like you said, like they're just like,
I've got a figure.
Okay.
It ain't you. It's big.
Where is it?
It's big.
Obviously, someone else is here.
It's big. Well, it's gone now.
Oh,
It was in the doorway.
This one?
Yep.
Or this one?
No, that one. Can you
The
come back
light
and
is
show yourself?
glaring on them. Oh, it's back on.
there it goes again.
All right, now this is beeping at me. I think the battery's low. Okay.
Yeah, I only charged it up for a few minutes.
All right.
All right.
All right.
This one just went.
Okay, I think we're.
And I honestly think that it could be draining with what's going on too.
Yeah. Yep.
So, we just had a great night here at Hollow Tattoos. The spirits were so excited, I think, to communicate that they didn't really focus on the questions, just the fact that they could actually interact with us. I think they were very, very excited about that. Hopefully, we'll get back here and get some detail about who they are, perhaps. Talking fast, sorry, but I don't have a lot of juice left in this camera. One thing Luna Paranormal Research likes to do is check back with our clients in a couple of days just to see if any activity is happening. Sometimes, as we know, it can ramp up after an investigation. So that's what we're going to do. So can't wait to get into the evidence here. And what a great night at Hollow Tattoos. True to our word, we headed back to Hollow Tattoos a few days later, and Johnny had, sure enough, an experience to share with us.
Oh, well, it was about a week and a half ago. Tattooing a client's shoulder. Right in a little off to the right of the center of my back, I felt like there was a finger just kind of like digging in there, not moving around or poking, but kind of like doing that. And I'm like, I don't have muscle spasms. I drink a lot of water, so.
That's a good thing. That is a good thing. Yeah, so that's interesting. And this was after we came in and did the investigation.
Yeah, so in my head, I'm like, all right, so something's playing games.
Something wants my attention, for sure. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yay. So we just wrapped up our investigation of Hallow Tattoo here in Fryeburg, Maine. And what do you think? What do you think, ladies? What do you think, Kim?
I think there's lots of activity going on in here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's an old building, so I was thinking about the REM pod. We've never seen the REM pod go off like that before, have we?
No, it's like a REM pod on steroids.
Yes.
No, I've had that REM pod a long time.
Yeah, I've never seen that REM pod go off.
You're lucky if it goes off the wall sometimes.
So to have it go off as much as it did, definitely with the security.
We had to actually ask it to be quiet.
We did.
It was getting that bad.
And it wouldn't.
And it wouldn't. I know it kept going on. And the music box.
Yep.
The music box.
They
as
like
well.
the music.
They did.
We even have a dog in there.
Oh yes, that was an interesting
Yes.
find when we went over the when we were editing the video. We heard a dog bark, which there were some claims of a dog being in there. So there you go. So we were excited to do it, and they were very gracious to us here and let us do whatever we needed to do to get this investigation going. So big thanks to Hallow Tattoo for letting us come in, and who knows, we may be back.
I think it would be a good idea.
I think it would be. I think it would be.
I think Tasha and John are up to it.
I think so.
Anyway, on to the next.
On to the next.
We're on. Let's go.
All right.